Sheriff's role, which is the number 2 in the organization, is to implement a budget and maintain the budget.
You were doing your job.
And my job was to make sure that we have enough revenue, both county funds as well as other revenue sources, to function. So it was a very transactional decision.
And it was a decision to end in-person visits at the Genesee County Jail. That was a decade ago. NBC Nightly News anchor Lester Holt spoke with Sheriff Chris Swanson about that move. And during the interview, Swanson revealed he's having a change of heart. Mid-Michigan Now's Courtney Bennett is here with more on this. Courtney, Swanson says the jail will now resume in-person visits on July 6th. What prompted the decision?
Mike, Sheriff Chris Swanson says a lawsuit filed in March opened his eyes to reinstating in-person visits. He's calling it Operation Restoration and says 2 weeks from tomorrow, families will be allowed to visit inmates in the jail.
But what the lawsuit did is it got my attention. Because when you are put out there and you read what people are saying, they don't know this office, they don't know the staff, and they don't know the heart. So as I told Lester Holt, it certainly jingled the bell.
The lawsuit filed in March claims children have a right to hug their loved one and can only do that with an in-person visit. Therefore, banning those visits violates a civil right.
This move was a move that got my attention.
According to the filing, in-person visits with inmates at the Genesee County Jail ended in September 2014. The jail moved to all video or phone calls from inside. At the time, Swanson was the undersheriff.
I accept responsibility from decisions made in the past, even when I was an undersheriff and I wasn't the sheriff.
During an interview Wednesday night with NBC Nightly News anchor Lester Holt, Swanson admitted the switch to video calls and phone calls was about money.
Do you know the inmates do not pay for video visitation or phones? The families do.
And now he says, along with reinstating in-person visits, they are rolling back costs for those families who want to communicate with a loved one electronically.
Going to reduce costs from 21 cents a minute to 12. And minimum $10 a minute for video visitation to 8.
Through programs like Ignite and Motherly and Fatherly Intercession, some inmates had visits with their families. Now this will allow more visiting time.
I can't take back what has been done, but I will tell you we're restoring hope.
The new policy starts on July 6th and will allow hour-long visits for families that complete the application process. Genesee wasn't the only county sued for not allowing in-person visits. The St. Clair County Sheriff is named in a separate lawsuit. For now, live in the studio, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.